Fonterra shareholders have voted overwhelmingly to sell its global consumer businesses, including the Anchor and Mainland Brands. 88% of farmer shareholder votes favoured the sale to French dairy giant Lactalis for $4.22 billion. It means they'll each get a payday averaging around $300,000. But Winston Peters says it's a short-sighted sugar hit. Adam Hollingworth reports.
Mid-Canterbury dairy farmer Jeff Spark voted yes to selling the brands. For him, it was a no-brainer.
At the end, it was pretty compelling that for the best long-term interests of the co-op, we're better without the consumer business and focus on the ingredients in the food service business, which is what we really accelerate at.
Spark, like most others in the Fonterra cooperative, want to reap the benefits from their investment to carry out repairs and maintenance and generally play catch-up.
We'll use that capital to, repay some debt and perhaps look to improve infrastructure on farm and also look for some deferred R&M, spend it, back into the business.
At a meeting of the shareholders this morning, Chairman Peter McBride recommended the sale, allowing Fonterra to concentrate on business-to-business options.
This gives us choices. We choose to focus on B2B ingredients and food service because we have a proven competitive advantage and global reach. We are confident this is the best option for our farmers' futures and therefore New Zealand.
Carl Dean, who chairs the dairy arm of Federated Farmers, said the $300,000 payout may sound like a lot, but farms are big businesses with big debts.
Some of these farms will have, $4 to $6 million of debt. So $300,000 sounds a lot, but it's still, just chunks of a little bit of a 3 or a 5 year payment on the debt repayments.
Fonterra says the shareholders gave it a strong mandate, but Winston Peters opposed the move, posting on X, "This is utter madness. It's economic self-sabotage. This is an outrageous, short-sighted sugar hit that is just giving away New Zealand's added value to a company from a major EU country. There is now no long-term security for New Zealand's farmers."
And the farmers have spoken, so Winston can have his decision or his opinion, but at the end of the day, farmers own the co-op, and we've made an informed view to divest.
ASB economist Nick Tuffley says the brands Fonterra are selling were never the money spinners they'd hoped for. The consumer business was only about 20% of revenue.
Look, it is a trade-off. I think the challenge is that if it was easy to make that a very profitable business, Fonterra would have found a way to do it by now. And the reality is that perhaps you do need a lot more capital coming in to help lift it up.
Despite some people's misgivings, economists hope we'll all benefit from the billions flushing through the economy.
Farmers will probably save or pay down debt with, perhaps somewhere around give or take half of it. Even then, we still see about $4.5 billion of activity being stimulated by this. So farmers will invest on the farm, they'll spend money on themselves. That will flow money through to other industries.
Fonterra expects the deal to be finalised in the first half of next year, pending regulatory approvals and the separation of the mainland group businesses from Fonterra.